Hi guys, so I'm going to share with you some empties. I have a big bag full. It's kind of overflowing, so I want to go through these so I can throw all of this stuff out. But I haven't filmed in a long time, so this is why everything racked up so fast. First I'm going to start off with this Matrix by Lash Hydro Source shampoo and conditioner. Really good shampoo and conditioner. I am using something different now. I have it in my favorites video. This is a little on the pricey side, a little bit pricier than I'd like to spend on shampoo and conditioner. It's something that goes down your drain. It's something that I use very often, so I did kind of want to cut costs a little bit because I was waiting for these to go on sale again at Ulta, and they didn't. It's really hydrating. It's really good for dry hair, color processed hair if you like highlighting and whatnot. This is a really good moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. The conditioner is a little on the heavy side. It's pretty hard to get out of the tube because it's not very it's not like a squeezy, super squeezy tube. And the conditioner is really thick. Nothing I would use on my roots because it would be a bit greasy, but works really good. Another one that works really well is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Daily Shampoo. It's the smoothing line, and I love this stuff so much. This is not my first time purchasing this stuff. Clearly I had to buy it in a ginormous size, but these are really good. They smell really good. It smells like apples, bananas, kind of like a Smoothie King type of smell. If you like the smell of Smoothie King when you walk in, this is for you. This is another really good hydrating shampoo. The only thing with this one is that the shampoo did kind of leave my scalp dry for some reason. I don't know. I just couldn't quite wrap my head around it. Whereas the other shampoo, the Matrix by Lash, it left my scalp feeling pretty comfortable. So I don't know. But another really good conditioner. If you're looking for a really good conditioner, this is a really good one. But if you do like the conditioner, you're going to end up getting the shampoo because they both smell really good. Next empty is not actually empty. This is the Herbal Essences Dry Shampoo Body Envy Instant Clean Dry Shampoo. I do not like this stuff. The smell is just horrible. It's a blend of citrus and mint, and it doesn't really smell very good. Not one that you can use on freshly cleaned hair. You would not want to do that. No matter how far away you spray this stuff, it's very sticky. It's very sticky and gritty. And it looks like very airy, like a normal dry shampoo, but I don't know why I did that. It was a stupid idea. But this dry shampoo has a very sticky feel to it. It's very dirty feeling. So it's not going to be that clean, airy, powdery, fresh, just shampooed hair feel. It's not going to soak up oil. If anything, it just makes things worse. I don't know. I really don't like it. I noticed when I did use it, when I combed through my hair or when I brushed through my hair after I let it sit for a little bit to absorb the oil, which it didn't. When I brushed through it, it really made me tug at my hair because it was so sticky, and that grittiness did not go away until I washed my hair. It was gross. It was a mess. So would not repurchase this ever. But one that I would repurchase day in, day out is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. Love this stuff. This is just in the wild. It's not tinted. It's empty, obviously. But this one just had a different scent. Really love this stuff. Very light, airy, fresh. But I seem to go through these bottles really fast. I feel like they may not be putting a whole lot of product in here. But I don't really care because this stuff is really good. So, I don't know. Another hair care product, the Paul Mitchell Extra Body Finishing Spray. This is a small size. I wanted to try this out because I'd heard a lot of good things about this. I think Lily Galici, Shaws of Sunset chick, she uses this, and she has really big, gorgeous hair. And I was looking for a really good finishing spray, just something that had a little bit more hold than my Tresemme Tray 2. And this is exactly that. It does have like a salon minty smell. I don't know. It smells nothing really fabulous at all. But this is just, obviously I'm out, so I don't even know why I'm trying to spray these Empties. But it does work really well for like teasing your hair, giving you some nice body and movement, but it still gives you enough hold, like if you're doing curls. But you can also brush it out, so there's a lot of versatility in this. But if you're one of those people who doesn't have to wash your hair maybe like 2 times a week, after you use this for about 3 or 4 uses, it will build up. So yeah, but I mean by then you need to be washing your hair anyway. So next is the Head & Shoulders Men Total Care All-in-One shampoo and conditioner. My husband uses this. He blows through these. He loves this stuff. It's good for dry scalp. Head & Shoulders is really good for overall hair care in general. I would use this sometimes if my scalp just got really dry and itchy. I'd use this, and it worked fine on me. It's not like greasy or anything because it has conditioner in it, but it just works really, really well. I've always really enjoyed Head & Shoulders products. Next, I have this Proactive 3-piece system box. This is the 60-day supply. I was doing the whole Proactive thing. I used it for maybe 2.5 weeks, and then I found out I was pregnant, so I had to put it aside. But I do have really good things to say about this stuff. The toner is really good. I can actually still use the toner because it's just glycolic acid, which is still safe for pregnant women. The refining mask, I can use that as well because it's sulfur-based, and sulfur-based is pretty much safe. Well, it is safe for pregnant women, but I mean, it smells so bad. It smells like rotten eggs, so I don't use it. But my skin doesn't really react very well to sulfur at all, so I mean, if your skin reacts well to it, then go for it. The repairing treatment and the cleanser, I cannot use those because they have benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, things like that that are really, really harsh. But surprisingly, when I got pregnant, my skin balanced out. And if you guys watched any of my previous videos, you may have seen like how just erupted my skin was. It just looked like it was really irritated, and it was irritated. I didn't know how to calm it down. It was just constant breakout after breakout, and this really did help balance my skin out when I was using it. But then once I got pregnant, my hormones totally did a switch, so don't know if I'm going to use it after I have the baby or what. But if you're having trouble with acne, I would definitely try this out. Obviously, this is not a sponsored video. I was not sent this. I got this from a kiosk in a mall, but it's definitely worth a try, especially if they allow you to return it if it doesn't work. So I don't know, it's definitely worth a try if you're having trouble with acne. Give it a shot and do all the steps, do it like they say to do it. The only thing that I would recommend is that you don't use the repairing treatment during the day. Use a heavy, like a really thick cream, because it can dry out your skin, and that's what I found was the immediate thing that I noticed. Using this during the day can really burn your skin if you're out in the sun. So yeah, that's my spiel on Proactive. Next empty is the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. I really, really like this stuff. I actually discovered this, not this bottle, but the first bottle that I tried. My cousin left it behind and ended up trying it out because she had left town, so she was just like, oh, well, you can keep it if you want. So I ended up trying it out, and I really, really liked it. It removes makeup. It just gives you a really nice clean feel. It foams up, and it's not like that soapy dry foam feeling. Like once you dry your face just feels like really tight. It leaves your skin really comfortable. So I really do like the Neutrogena cleansers, just the basic cleansers. The ones that have like salicylic acid and whatnot, I just don't really like those. Like this Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. I used a good bit of it, but I didn't really enjoy it at all. It didn't do much for me. If anything, it just got on my nerves because it didn't really smell very good. It has salicylic acid. And but it didn't really do anything. Another empty is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. Love this stuff to death. It is really, really, really good. All natural stuff. This is something that you can use if you're pregnant. Woohoo! but it doesn't smell good at all. It stinks really bad. But the good thing is that it does help kind of tighten your pores a little bit, and it does help shrink like active acne and whatnot. It's not going to make like a dramatic difference, but it'll help kind of dry it out a little bit. And one thing that I've noticed most about using this product is that it helps even out your skin tone. So I think I might actually need to pick one of these up, but I'm trying to finish up 2 other toners first. So this is a really, really good one. Next, I have 2 of these Yes to Grapefruit Correct and Repair Daily Facial Scrub. These are brightening. They smell very good. It's a very loose scrub. That's the only thing I don't like about it, so that's why I'm kind of on the hunt for a different scrub. But this is what I've been using all while I'm pregnant, and before I was pregnant, I had this in a favorites video because I really did enjoy it. But now I'm looking for something a little bit thicker and grittier. This is good for every day though, because if you're one of those people who really just kind of need something to exfoliate the dead skin, or just to really get a deep clean every day if you wear a lot of makeup, this is really, really good for that. My next empty is the Burt's Bees Natural Acne Solutions Clarifying Toner with Salicylic Acid, and this did nothing for my skin. Like I said, salicylic acid kind of doesn't do too much for my skin if it's not potent enough, and I don't think there was enough salicylic acid in here. But overall, I really did not like this at all. It didn't smell very good, which most toners don't. It kind of had like a lemony scent, like just one of those organic types of scents, but I mean, I don't know. It may work for you guys if you like salicylic acid, if it works well for your skin. Maybe give it a try, because it is more on the natural side, but I did not enjoy this at all. Next is the Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Oil for the face. I have a review on this, so I'm not really going to go into detail at all, but I did not really enjoy this. It didn't really do much for my face. Didn't really sink in my skin because I was expecting like results compared to that of the Josie Marin Argan Oil, which is just dream. It's like a magical potion for the face, but this just kind of sits on top, and it's definitely a lot greasier. So yeah, and if you guys want to see my review on that, I'll link that below. I may have some reviews on a couple things in this bag, so I can just link all of those reviews in my description box. Next, I have the Kiss Look So Natural Lashes in Shy. These lashes I used in my, I think it was a going out or night out tutorial. Love these. They look very, very natural, but I do have a new favorite lash, so it has been a while. I haven't used these in a long time, so this is really old. Yeah. But these are really, really good lashes. They're really inexpensive. I think they're maybe a little over $2, maybe $2.50 or something like that. At Walmart, these are really, really nice. These are the best drugstore eyelashes I find, because they have the most natural lash look, which these have mascara on them, but they're thin and wispy, and they have like that tapered in that looks a lot more like the natural lash instead of like the cut off choppy spidery looking lashes. So I don't know, if you're looking for lashes, those are some really good ones. Next, I have the Clinique Exfoliating Scrub. This does have a teeny tiny bit of salicylic acid, but that's not why I use this. I really like this scrub for its grittiness. It's super, super gritty. I might be able to squeeze like a little bit out of here. No, none at all. This is like super dried up. It's like gross. But this is a really thick, gritty scrub. The only reason I'm not going back to this one is because it has a little bit of salicylic acid in it, and I am straying away from that for the time being. But if you're in the market for a good scrub, this is definitely one of them. Like I said, I didn't use it for the salicylic acid. I really like the way my skin feels after I use it. It feels really nice and polished. So even those times where my skin was really just erupted and bumpy and full of just acne breakouts, this would still help me to have like a smooth canvas when I put on my makeup. So love, 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 love this. My next empty is this L'Oreal Eye Defense Eye Cream. And there's just like a little teeny bit in there. But if you can see, it has a little bit of like sparkles in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a little bit of like glitter or something. I don't know. But it's a really nice eye cream. It's just very hydrating, does nothing super special. But it's definitely a good one. It absorbs really well into the under eye area. So if you are looking for more of like a drugstore eye cream, this one is closer to maybe like, I think 20 bucks. But you can always find sales and deals on L'Oreal. So this one is a pretty good one. And I don't think it has any retinol or anything in it, because I was specifically looking for one that didn't have that. So this one is definitely a nice one to use, especially if you're really young and you're just trying to get in the habit of using really hydrating products to prevent aging, because it's going to come around at some point. You guys better not make fun of me because I'm hiccuping and burping like throughout this video. So I have a Nivea Kiss of Smoothness with SPF 15. Really good lip balm for driving because when you're driving, especially in the summer, it's really hot. The sun is beaming and you're getting a whole lot of rays, and you may not think about protecting your lips from the sun, but that's the easiest way to get really chapped lips. So just my tip. This Revlon Photoready concealer in this really light shade. I really like using this under my brow, but it dried out really fast and it got really like hard to work with. I don't know. It's like it got really chalky. When I first used it, when I first opened it, it was just really nice and creamy, but it's like it just dried out way too fast for me. I have a Duo Eyelash Adhesive. It's not completely empty, but just to keep it sanitary, I'm tossing it because you need to do that from time to time. I have some mascaras. The L'Oreal Telescopic and the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions. The Telescopic, love this stuff. Really good. Would definitely repurchase. This wand is just dreamy. It works so well on my lashes. It coats them really nicely with like, it just fully coats them with the mascara. It's not like I have to keep going over them. So this is one that you just kind of comb through it once and it's done. And if you are doing like a look where you want your lashes to look really bold, defined, and just you need them to stand out, this is the perfect mascara. The Shocking Extensions version, not too happy with that at all. I think it has the same, yeah, sort of the same brush. I did not even use this for a very long time, but the formula is definitely a lot different. I don't know, it flakes off way too much. It flakes off. I just really didn't like it. I don't know what it is about this formula, but this formula is just not very good at all. And I also have a Sephora glitter mascara / liner. These are pretty cool, but this is obviously old and dried up, so I had to throw it out. But it has like a mascara wand, and then it also has the little little liner brush. So pretty cool. I also have the Essence Crystal eyeliner, which is also dried up. Very dried up. I did not like this one at all because it didn't apply. As thick and chunky as the glitter looks, it only applied like a few specks, so I didn't like that one at all. I have an Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. Love this stuff. Completely out of this one. And of course, had to get another one. So, a Maybelline Define a Lash mascara. Love this mascara. I'm pretty sure I showed this in a video or like a favorites or a tutorial, I'm not sure. But this is like the perfect wand. I really like this. If I do a rubbery wand, I want one like this because it hugs the lashes really well, and then it also volumizes just because of how bristly it is. So really like this, and the formula of the mascara is actually really good too. So that's the Maybelline Define a Lash. The Great Lash Real Impact and the Great Lash Lots of Lashes. I was trying these out because these are different from the original Great Lash, and I figured that this might really give Great Lash some hope, because I think that's a really sucky mascara. I don't know why it's been around for so long, because it's not very good. It's very flaky. And no matter how great these little brushes are, the formula of the mascara is still just way too flaky. I don't know. I'm not a fan. And this one has more of a bristly one. I mean, I definitely think these are nice upgrades to the brushes, but they definitely need to work on the formula to make it a little bit less dry and flaky, because it'll flake within minutes of it drying. Next product is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I have a review on this that I will link below. Not super impressed by this. It gets a whole lot of hype, but didn't really do a whole lot for me. So, and if you guys want some more details on how I used it, why I don't really care for it, I'll have that review linked below. My Nars Sheer Glow. Love this stuff. Couldn't even go through the entire bottle before it expired. I'm really big about getting rid of old foundations, just because, I mean, you gotta protect the face. And that can definitely be a reason why your face is reacting to a lot of things. So I did a big clean out of some makeup, and this is one of the things that had to go. So I ended up getting a new one, of course. But I really, really enjoy this. Probably one of my favorite foundations of all time, honestly. Even though I have more oily skin, it still holds up really well, and the coverage is amazing. The Sephora Micro Smooth, and this is just a baked powder. Obviously, I beat this thing down all the way to the little waffly thing. But it's a really, really nice powder that has a really pretty glow. I actually just picked up another one of these. This is in the shade Matte Tan, but I did go a shade a little bit lighter, just because this one would kind of, I don't know, it looked a little bit dark on me. So, but I really, really recommend these for you guys if you like the mineralized skin finishes, you like the finish of those powders. This is just like that, but it has a little bit more coverage. I don't know, I really like this, and it has a little bit of a glow to it. But for those of you who are more oily and you have to use a powder, you can still have a glow with a powder. So this is really, really pretty for a nice natural finish. Here's one of those Dove deodorants like I talked about in my favorites video that I just posted. The Go Sleeveless 48-hour deodorant. This stuff is so hard to wash off. It smells really good. It feels kind of good under your arms, but it's just so hard to wash off. I don't know, I guess the 48 hours is just really, it's really true to this deodorant. But I mean, if you have to scrub your arms, then it's probably not the way to go. I have an Eos Bomb. This is like, I think, a summer fruit or something. I didn't even blow through this thing because I just kind of got tired of it. It wasn't really doing that much for my lips. I don't know, it just felt very waxy. It didn't feel very moisturizing at all. The It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Potion. This is actually one of my favorite hair care products. It's really good for a leave-in treatment. It's good for a finishing product if you're just, you know, finishing your styling. It has like these little pearl infused, it's almost like a luminizer for your hair, but it's really moisturizing, almost like a conditioner. It's like a dry conditioner, but it's really, really, really a good product. If your hair feels dry and you're between washes, great product just to kind of give your hair a little bit of a boost. I have an Empty Ulta Strengthening Nail Polish Remover. Nothing special about that. I have an Olay Pore-Minimizing Cleanser and Scrub. Really good stuff. I've used this a couple times, but I kind of got tired of it because I was using some other things. So I didn't quite finish it, but I'm finished using it, so it's going. The Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. I didn't even finish using this one, but it was time to throw it out. So I did pick up another one in the same shade. I really, really like this. Not necessarily for under my eyes, but really for highlighting and kind of doing like the, kind of like on the tops of my cheeks, down the center of my nose. It's just a really nice flesh colored highlight. The Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment. This is a salicylic acid treatment. It did work well for my skin when I first started using it, but then my skin got really used to the whole salicylic acid treatment stuff, so it kind of stopped working for me. But I would definitely recommend this to people who don't have very many breakouts, but when you do have a breakout, it's usually just kind of like, ugh, you kind of want to take care of it. So this is something good to keep as backup. The Too Faced Primed and Poreless. Love, love, love this stuff. I'm very upset that I'm out of this because this is a really, really good primer. But I ended up getting my Nars Pro Prime instead of replacing this one just because I wanted to switch things up. But this is a really, really good primer. I've said so many good things about this stuff. This really does smooth your face out and give you a nice, flawless canvas to work with. It's like a little bit of a peachy tinted, kind of like a gritty feel. This is similar to the Benefit Professional, but it just has more of a smoothing effect. It does really give your skin like that doll face appearance. And I'm always really amazed by the look of my makeup after I've used this and then my foundation and everything. It makes my skin look really, really smooth, and I really, really like this primer. This soap that I got from World Market, the Grapefruit and Tangerine Triple Milled Soap. This one is all used up. I enjoyed it the first couple times I used it, but after a while it just didn't smell the same. It seemed like it got really sweet, really candy smelling. It wasn't as fresh and fruity as it was when I first started using it. I don't know, I really didn't enjoy this too much, but it is empty. Another mascara, this is the CK1 mascara. This is a really, really cool mascara because of the brush, but despite how cool this brush is, it transforms and it does this. How cool is that? Now this is a really good concept, but if the wand was actually good, then this would be like really something to rave about. I don't know, the formula of the mascara is okay, nothing crazy, but these wands, like no matter which way you use it, it still doesn't grab onto the lash enough to coat your lashes. I don't know, it's just not, it did not impress me at all. And it does not, it doesn't coat well at the base of your lashes. I find that it's really hard to get up close to the base. I didn't really enjoy this at all. And I have two more deodorants. This is the Certain Dry AM Solid. This stuff is really, really good if you have just unbearable stinky sweat. It's nothing to be ashamed of, you just have to take care of it. And this is definitely one that can take care of it. It's not gonna be your fresh, feminine, florally scent. It's just a, I don't know, it's just like a soapy. It almost smells like the St. Ives bar of soap. Is it St. Ives or is it Dial or something? It just smells very like straight up soapy. But it does work really, really well. All day you will not have to worry about sweat or stink or anything. It's not good to use with sleeveless tops, but I mean, this is just good stuff in general if you have like some serious sweat issues. The Mitchum Power Gel, this is a really good one for using under the arms. If you use it really, really lightly, because I do need more of a combative deodorant. I didn't really enjoy this too much. I used it when I was younger, but I mean, I didn't really have much sweat back then. I don't know. I guess maybe my hormones weren't really kicking in by then. But yeah, this may work better for like some teens and preteens and whatnot. But for me, it just didn't have enough of the deodorant, like the combative deodorant stuff in it, I guess. I don't know. And another thing, if you do apply too much, this stuff is going to turn white and flake up and it's going to get all over your clothes. It's just really gross. Last empty is the Equate Makeup Removing Cleansing Palette. This is just the Walmart brand of the Neutrogena cleansing towelettes. Nothing fancy. I just kind of blew through these. These are just wipes. Nothing really, I don't know. I'm not really using wipes at the moment. So thank you for trooping with me through that long empties video. I will not let my empties pile that high before my next video. But I am so glad that I'm finished with that, because now I can throw away that ginormous bag of junk. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any video requests, just leave a comment below, and I'm going to have links to all of the reviews of the items that I mentioned in this Empties video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.